you talked about not blaming anybody, but have you been able, as a coach, have you been able to identify what was the reason for the blunders with the batsmen? You spoke about technique and temperament and that after the Kolkata defeat, but this time you would have thought more about it.
Yeah, absolutely. I just said it that from 95 for 1 to 120 for 5, I'm sure that is not technical. That is more mental, and that is about how much you care for the dressing room and how much Test cricket means to all of us in that dressing room. That is important. And it's just, the game has just got over. Obviously, you keep thinking about as well what needs to be done and where can we get better at it. And as I just said, that we need to keep getting better. We need to keep getting better individually and more importantly collectively as a team. And that is something which we're going to keep working on.
Gautam, you speak about getting better and improving, but as a head coach, what would you say is the most critical aspect going forward that you need to address immediately in terms of improvement? Like, if you had to prioritize?
Start prioritizing Test cricket. If we are really, really serious about Test cricket. And that is something which is important. That is going to happen overall, where everyone needs to be the stakeholder for that. So if we really care about Test cricket, if we want Test cricket to flourish in India, I think we got to have a collective effort to make that happen. Because just blaming the players or just blaming the support staff or just blaming certain individuals will not help. And as I just said, that we can't put things under the carpet. Come the white ball formats, if you get runs in white ball formats, suddenly you forget about what you've done in red ball cricket. That should never happen, because red ball cricket is a completely different challenge to white ball cricket and is a completely different challenge what you get in T20 cricket. There needs to be different skill sets. And more importantly, there needs to be tough characters that are important to be a successful Test side. You don't need the most skillful and the most flamboyant players to succeed in Test cricket. You need the toughest characters with limited skills who will go on to succeed in Test cricket, irrespective of how the conditions and what the situation is.
We've talked a lot about the batsmen. Also, the last couple of series, it seems our spinners have not been as effective as some of the spinners that have come from abroad. So, in terms of looking, obviously, Ashwin has retired now. So, do you have a sense of idea of who the next set of spinners who are going to take over from likes of Ashwin and even Jarange is now probably in the last phase of his career? And is there a concern that we are not seeing good crop in domestic cricket as well?
Look, that's why we're giving as many opportunities as we can to someone like Washi. But
लोकशाही मराठी ऐका, पहा, जागरूक रहा.